Hi guys, thanks for coming and joining me for another video. As you can see, I'm experimenting with another camera angle. If you've been following me for a really long time, then you would have seen some of my earliest videos were actually filmed with this type of angle. I was experimenting at one point and I wasn't sure if I really wanted my face exposed when I first started this journey online. Obviously you guys know that now my face is in every single video, but I thought it might be cool to do a little bit of a throwback and film something different. So today I'm going to show you guys what it looks like from my point of view when I do your readings. And I did ask if you would be interested in seeing a mid-month energy update, especially with Mercury retrograde ending very, very soon in a day and going into direct slowly. So I wanted to try something new, not just with the camera angle, but as you can see here, I'm using 4 different decks. We're going to do a pick a deck or pick a pile. I guess it's called pick a pile. One of those. We're going to do a pick a pile reading, and I'm going to separate one tarot card from the Light Seers tarot deck. You guys know this is like one of my favorites, into both piles. And then I'm also going to include 3 Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards from this deck over here as a clarification to the tarot card. We're also going to be including some Romance Angel Oracle cards into both piles. And then I'm going to finish it off with a compass card, one for each pile, as well as one crystal that I've selected for each. What should we start off with? Let's just shuffle. If you guys don't like shuffling, some people are not interested in watching the shuffle and just want to fast forward. Other people really like the shuffle, so if you do, feel free to just keep on watching. I like to shuffle my decks really well, so here we go. Please give us an updated energy read for all signs. This is a general collective energy read for all signs as we move into the second half of February and welcome the energies of Mercury direct. Please give us general energy read, mid-month February 2021 with Mercury going into direct. Show us what we need to see. Wow. I've been having a lot of challenges lately. Like even with client readings, I've been really busy this past week and my cards just keep on sticking. It's really interesting. All right, one more shuffle. Please show us what we need to see for all general collective energies, February, mid-month 2021, and with Mercury going into direct. Beautiful. All right. Cut the deck. All right, so this is one. That's the other. Okay. Next deck. Show us what we need to see for the remainder of February and with Mercury going into direct. Anything we need to see. This is a general energy update for the entire collective. Show us what we need to see for the remainder of February, Mercury and direct. All right. Show us what we need to see. Clarify the cards on the table. What do we need to know for the remainder of February? And with Mercury going into direct, please clarify the cards on the table. Anything we need to know for the remainder of February. And Mercury going into direct. Show us what we need to see for all signs, general collective. So in case you guys are wondering, I don't cut my oracle decks. I used to, I just haven't been lately, so I'm just going to read the cards like I typically read for clients. Okay, now with these beautiful cards, these compass cards are so amazing. This gold, look at that gold. These babies are so beautiful. I love these cards so much. They've honestly brought my readings to a different level because they're so deep. They really make you think. So not a traditional use for the cards, how I'm doing it right now. It does come with instructions on how to use them, but I figured, you know, tarot reader, we adapt. We always just create our own spreads anyway. So can we get an outcome card? Outcome card to help with these energies and these messages for the remainder of February and with Mercury in direct. Can you please get an outcome card? Outcome card. Show us what we need to reflect on, what we need to see, what we need to think about. That'll help us for the rest of the month of February 2021. Okay, let's do one with a bridge. Last shuffle. Yeah, still can do it. Little baby bridge. Okay, there's one. And there's one. All right, so a little bit about the crystals that I have chosen. So the first one, obviously, I'm sure you guys all know, this is an amethyst. My little baby amethyst. Okay, so the amethyst is a stone for the spirit. It encourages growth and purpose. It initiates wisdom and a greater understanding. And in times of grief, it helps one to understand the transition of the spirit. It also helps to reduce anger. It helps to balance out a more peaceful energy. So there's the amethyst, and then this one, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but this is called Astrophyllite. I'm not a crystal expert, but I believe that's how you pronounce it, and it's supposed to ease the ability to accept change. And it teaches that when there is an ending, that there's always a new beginning. It increases self-esteem and self-acceptance. It also enhances your ability to communicate with ETs. And why I love this stone too is that it activates the full chakra column. And it's supposed to help the body in resonating with a full spectrum of light energy. When I'm starting to get afraid and I start getting anxious, I'm just like worried. And I can notice that my fears are starting to take hold of how I choose to live my life. I really like this stone because I feel like it helps me face my fears and reclaim my power. So there you go. I'm going to give you guys a second to go ahead and pick a pile for your messages for this month, and then we are going to take a look at what the cards say. So pick your side. We have the first column here. We have the second column here. Okay, we'll start with this side, and I'm just going to move these babies over here, and we'll see what messages are in store for us. Oh, we have the Star card. Wow, didn't I just say that this is supposed to help give us strength to start a new beginning? Interesting. Okay, I'll do it this way. Wow. Wow, this is really cool. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can actually see all the cards that are on the table. I don't know what spread this is, by the way. I'm just making it up and I'm trying to make it fit. Hold on, we'll leave the compass card down here for a sec. So let's start off with the Star card. So the Star card oftentimes means a new beginning. You're literally wishing upon a star. This is an energy that talks about getting honest with yourself. Like if you knew that the universe had your back and was fully in support of your wildest dreams, your biggest dreams, and that there was nothing standing in your way, if you could recreate your life all over again, what would you wish for? How would you want it to look? Who would be in it? How would you feel? What sorts of other characters would you invite in? Other people would you invite in? What opportunities would you be open to? If no was not your option and you said yes to everything and you knew that once you said yes, you'd get anything that you wanted, what would that look like? And with Mercury going back into direct, I'm hoping that at this point you guys have allowed yourselves to let go of the energies that don't serve you anymore, and that whatever endings, again, endings, beginnings with the stone, whatever endings have had to happen, whether it's negative belief systems, whether it's self-sabotaging, fears, bad habits, whatever the things are that you need to let go, hopefully you guys have, and that as Mercury goes into direct and as this month continues on, you'll continue to reach inside for some inner strength to help you release that which no longer serves you. Beautiful that we got this card too with the Chakra Oracle Wisdom cards. You've had to let go of something that no longer serves you. This could be people, this could be old job opportunities. Again, this just could be self-limiting belief systems. Could be for some toxic relationships, old friendships. You've had to mourn the endings of things. And this has been a very painful process, a very difficult process. But you know what? You have found a way to restore balance back into your life. Could have been dealing with a Libra, some of you, or you could be a Libra yourself if you're watching this. But it's this whole idea that you've had to balance out what's happened in the past versus where you are now and where you are planning to go with the star energy, knowing that the universe is in full support of your progress, that nothing's actually working against you. Everything is working for you, even in times of deep pain, even in times where we don't understand what's going on. And in order for you to step into your destiny, you've had to let these things go. And with these cards, it's showing me that in this release, your wildest dreams are finally about to come true. The things that you've worked so hard for and planted seeds on, you've watered these seeds and you're starting to see the little beginning sprouts of this brand new dream. For some of you in relationship, it's saying, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And for some, if there is somebody new in your life or you're exploring a deeper connection with someone a connection that you already have had for a while, trust those feelings because your feelings are worth exploring. I think for a while now, we've been using fear to help us in our decision making, even in love. And now the universe is calling for you to heal the past trauma that maybe you've learned through the way that your parents loved one another, whether you come from a broken family or you've watched a lot of unhealthy patterns maybe through your family, or you've experienced some sort of trauma. Our first areas where we experience trauma are really through our families, right? Like the first exposure we have to love and relationships is the way that we watch our family members interact. So whatever toxic things have gone on in regards to your family, you're being called to use this time to go back and forgive your parents and forgive whoever else was involved in these situations that may have caused you some trauma and have caused you to believe that maybe you weren't worthy of accepting love or believing that love could truly exist. If this resonates with you on a love level. And with the compass card that we have, this is so beautiful. As guidance to move forward throughout the rest of the month, we have an action card. What's one action that you can take in the next 5 minutes that is in alignment with this beautiful spread that we have, that's in alignment with endings and new beginnings, that's in alignment with starting this brand new dream of yours and realizing that you are already in alignment with it, that you've now balanced your energies through releasing what no longer serves you and stepping into what's truly meant for you. Whether it's in love, because you've healed your family issues and now you are staying more optimistic and open to a relationship, or whether this is an existing connection where you know you're finally ready to take that step forward and bring your relationship to the next level. So guys, if this is the pile that you picked, think about it. What's the one action you can take in the next 5 minutes that can help continue to propel you in this storyline forward? Oh, this was so beautiful. If you picked this deck or this pile, congratulations, you guys have done so much work. You've done so much work to get to this space. And I'm just so happy for you guys. I'm really so happy for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna pause this video and move these cards to the side as we look at the second pile. All right, so this is our second pile with the beautiful amethyst. If you chose this crystal, let's see what your messages are. Ooh, okay, we have judgment in reverse. Very interesting. Gossip. Faith. Guilt. Interesting. So interesting. Okay, and again, I'm going to hold the cards forward. So we have the judgment card in reverse. For some of you, you guys are still in that limbo. You still haven't necessarily let go of the fears that you've maybe associated to a choice that you need to make. If this resonates with you on a love level, I think you're still very concerned about the opinions of other people and the partner that you've chosen for yourself, or the way that you've chosen to date. If you come from a very traditional family, maybe you have multiple people that you're dating and the people around you are not cool with it. Maybe you're afraid of judgment from your family members, judgment from your friends, and you don't want it to get out that there's multiple people that you're seeing right now because you're just trying to decide what's best for you. For others of you, maybe you are involved with a person who is currently in a situation right now and you're having a hard time trying to decide for yourself if you want to continue to commit to this person, as they are still trying to maybe close up unfinished business with another individual. And you're worried again about the judgment that may come forward regarding your choice to wait for someone who has unfinished business with another individual. For others of you, this really could just be feeling like someone who has hurt you in the past has not gotten what you believe should be their karma. If you've been hurt, I don't want to say that you are bitter, but you could be suffering from some bitter feelings of something not working out in your favor, or an ex-person not getting what you believed should have been coming to them. And I strongly encourage you to maybe get out of that energy if that resonates with you. Everybody is destined for their own path, and things that don't work out, that's really, what's the saying? Rejection is God's protection, right? So if it didn't work out for you, I know it's hard, but don't allow the bitterness and resentment that you're building from something that fell apart to really ruin the way that you look at love. It just means that it wasn't for you, and that your person is still out there looking for you. So let that go. And for those of you who resonate with this, with the first two options I had talked about, with choosing a non-traditional way of dating people and being afraid of other people's opinions, or if you are waiting for someone who's tying up loose ends, it seems like you've already chosen this person. So my thoughts based off of what I see here in the spread is that you need to keep on going in that direction. If you've already chosen and this person is in alignment with you, then continue to stay patient and continue to keep the faith. There could be some sort of gossip that's surrounding you right now. You're worried about other people's opinions, people possibly spreading stories about your situation. Even though you haven't been ready to speak about it yet, maybe you're worried about what other people may say once they find out about who you've chosen or how you've chosen to continue dating. If this was you who screwed up, maybe you're worried about your ex talking about your screw up. And you just got to release it. Don't be worried about what other people are thinking if this is truly what's in alignment for you and what you've chosen for yourself. If you were the one who ended up doing the screwing up, let go of the guilt, because the guilt that you're holding onto is actually going to prevent you from being able to move forward. And it's also going to keep the person that you've hurt stagnant as well. Forgiveness, empathy, understanding, releasing, all of that is necessary so that everybody involved in the situation can move forward. And if you didn't do any cheating or anything like that, there was no deception involved, and this is just someone you're waiting for, maybe you might start feeling guilty because it could be that you don't want to be a homewrecker. If you're involved with someone who is already in partnership, then maybe you're concerned about your role in the demise of that relationship. Regardless, there is a new beginning that's around the corner. We have here, keep the faith. I love this card. If you take a look here, we have a cup, and I associate this with the water signs. I also associate this with a cup of love. And with the world inside of the woman's belly, I associate this with the Empress card, a new beginning. Some of you have a lot of fertile energy. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I just noticed. Guys, look, doesn't that look like amethyst? I'm sorry. What are the freaking chances? Oh my gosh, I just got chills. Oh, this is crazy. I'm telling you, these cards always tell me what I feel you guys really need to hear. But this, I associate this with the Empress card. I associate this with the brand new beginning, very fertile energies. Be careful, some of you, if you're not trying to have a baby, this is possible baby energy. For some of you, this is keeping the faith that what you have set your heart to, it's just gonna take some time, which makes sense because you also got let go of control issues. It's gonna take some time and it's not in your control. So release the fears that you have associated with this not working out and have faith that the person that you've chosen to partner yourself with and connect with is doing things in their own divine timing. It will all happen when it's supposed to, and continue keeping the faith because this is the start of a new beginning for both of you. Let go of these control issues. Allow the situation to unfold unnaturally, and if necessary, let your friends help you, and be selective with the friends that you allow into your space, that you expose to the real situation of whatever it is that's going on. Notice here, if you pick the wrong group of friends, this can significantly alter the energy around the beginning of this new relationship that you have going. So choose your friends wisely, choose your connections wisely, and only allow the right people to come into your life and to give you support while you go through all of this. Not everyone has to know your business, and it is actually helpful when you have someone you can truly confide in, someone you truly trust. So be mindful of those you allow into your life, but that doesn't mean cut everybody out. And then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I love this card. This is getting to know this partner, whoever you're waiting for, whoever you've set your sights on. Really take the time to get to know each other. Flirt. What are they really like? Allow them to show you their most authentic parts. All of the ugly stuff that people try to hide. You know, when you're first getting to know somebody, you try to put your best foot forward and act on some level pretty inauthentically. So I encourage you to encourage your partner, this person that you're waiting for, to show all their parts. Don't ignore what you see. Really get to know who they truly are on the inside, and use that to be your judgment as to whether or not they are in alignment with who you are as a person, as a soul, and what you're looking for in partnership. And finally, as a guidance card for you to help you reflect on how to proceed with the rest of the month with retrograde ending and Mercury going into direct. Wow, look at this compass card. I just freaking said this. about honesty. But we have another action, or not action card. I can't remember what these types of cards are called. I guess a thinking card. If you're honest with yourself, what are you quietly fantasizing is the answer. I do get secrets here. I do get like low key in this spread, like a silently waiting for things to unfold, silently waiting for the ending to happen so that you could start that new beginning with this person that may be attached to some sort of gossipy situation. But really take a look. If you are honest with yourself, what are you quietly fantasizing is the answer. And we're back to the very beginning when I first started shuffling. If you knew that the universe had your back, what would your ideal life look like? If you could create anything at all, if you could manifest anything at all, whether in relationship or work, whatever it is that you're struggling with, what would it look like? So there you have it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this really cool style of video. I really enjoyed being able to do this with you all with this whole pick a card setup and this new camera angle. Thank you so much for coming to join me for this video. I wish you guys so much love, and I'm supporting you here for my channel. Thank you for watching this and for spreading the word about my page. I've just been really so overwhelmed with all the support lately, and I'm just so thankful. So as Mercury goes into direct, and as we end off February, continue to stay strong in your passions, continue to speak your truth and be authentic in your feelings. And remember, your authenticity and your honesty is actually so key in you being able to receive your blessings. Please continue to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, because if you're not, you will never manifest everything that's meant for you. You will block your blessings, and I don't want that for you guys. So who cares about what anybody else thinks? Really be honest with you and manifest the life of your dreams. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.